And,
That's so interesting. We can prepare for giving, and that is meditation. So how about we meditate on this?
I would say, Oprah Winfrey, you know what you need to do, and stop hiding behind what you call was negative comments, what you call, oh, I don't even deal with things like that.
So we've eliminated that word disadvantage, because disadvantaged allows other people to look at you like you have some kind of disease.
Following her milestone 70th birthday on January 29th, Oprah Winfrey has remained a constant presence in the headlines. From her controversial weight loss methods to her departure from the Weight Watchers board after a decade, and her support for weight loss drugs like Ozempic, the self-made billionaire continues to captivate public attention. But beyond these well-known stories, there are lesser-known controversies that have surrounded her illustrious career. Starting off today, we are talking about her rise to fame and some of the early controversies. Imagine being just 17 years old and stepping into the fast-paced world of media. That was Oprah Winfrey. Hailing from humble beginnings, she landed a part-time gig at a local radio station while still in high school. Her charisma and talent didn't go unnoticed. Soon enough, she broke barriers by becoming the first black female news anchor at WLAC-TV in Nashville. Can you believe that she left Tennessee State University just one credit shy of graduation to seize this golden opportunity? Talk about taking a leap of faith. But her journey wasn't all smooth sailing. When she moved to WJZ-TV in Baltimore, things took an unexpected turn. Instead of co-anchoring the coveted 6 p.m. news slot, she was reassigned to host a low-profile local talk show called People Are Talking. It felt like a setback. Imagine being sidelined when you're aiming for the stars. But here's where Oprah's story gets really interesting. Instead of letting this derail her ambitions, she embraced the challenge. She poured her heart into the talk show format, connecting with audiences on a deeper level with her warmth and authenticity. This so-called demotion turned out to be a blessing in disguise. Hosting People Are Talking ignited a passion that she didn't know she had. She discovered she had a knack for engaging with people, drawing out their stories, and touching hearts. This newfound love for talk shows set the stage for her next big move. It wasn't long before she took Chicago by storm with AM Chicago, transforming it from a struggling program into a top-rated sensation. And the rest, as they say, is history. That initial bump in the road led Oprah to create The Oprah Winfrey Show, a groundbreaking program that would become the highest-rated talk show in television history. In 1985, Oprah made her acting debut in The Color Purple, earning an Oscar nomination for Best Supporting Actress. Despite the film's success, it faced criticism for its portrayal of black men, leading to debates within the black community. Oprah found herself amidst this controversy, navigating the complexities of her dual role as both a media mogul and an actor. Oprah's entrepreneurial flair didn't stop at dominating daytime TV. She took a leap and launched Harpo Productions, flipping her name backward for a bit of fun and branding genius. This move was all about owning her content and building an empire on her own terms. But the real roller coaster started when she unveiled the Oprah Winfrey Network, better known as OWN, in 2011. You'd think slapping Oprah's name on a network would be a surefire recipe for success, right? Well, surprise. OWN stumbled out of the gate with dismal ratings. Critics were buzzing, advertisers were hesitant, and there were whispers that even Oprah couldn't save this sinking ship. The network faced hefty financial losses, leading to significant layoffs and a desperate need for a content overhaul. Behind the scenes, things were even messier. Harpo Productions found itself entangled in legal battles over intellectual property rights. One particularly juicy scandal involved a lawsuit filed by a motivational speaker who claimed that Oprah had infringed on her trademarked phrase, "Own your power." The allegation was that Oprah used this exact phrase across her magazine, TV shows, and events without permission. The lawsuit stirred quite the media frenzy before it was eventually settled quietly out of court. These challenges forced Oprah to make some tough calls. She brought in heavyweight partners like Tyler Perry, whose shows injected much-needed life into OWN's lineup. So, while the world saw the polished surface of Oprah's media domination, few were aware of the backstage drama. The lawsuits, the financial gambles, and the nail-biting moments when everything hung in the balance. Oprah is an iconic figure who has spent decades sharing her personal battles with weight and advocating for self-love and healthy living, and she recently ignited a firestorm of controversy. Remember when she famously pulled out a wagon loaded with 67 pounds of animal fat on her show to represent her weight loss? For years, she was the poster child for perseverance, pushing for sustainable lifestyle changes over quick fixes. So imagine the shockwaves when she openly admitted to using weight loss medications. Yes, the very ones she once dubbed as an easy way out. In her ABC special Shame, Blame, and the Weight Loss Revolution, Oprah revealed that she turned to medications like Ozempic to help her shed pounds. This candid confession caught everyone off guard. Critics and fans couldn't believe that the woman who had long promoted natural weight management was now endorsing pharmaceutical aids. The backlash was swift. Detractors accused her of abandoning her principles and potentially misleading her massive audience by promoting what they saw as a shortcut rather than the hard-earned results of diet and exercise. But Oprah didn't back down. She explained that these medications helped her stop obsessing about food, giving her a sense of freedom she hadn't experienced before. She emphasized that weight issues are complex and deeply personal and sometimes require medical intervention. This unexpected twist not only sparked heated debates about the ethics of celebrity endorsements, but also opened up conversations about the stigma surrounding weight loss treatments. Amid the whirlwind that was 2020, Oprah Winfrey found herself unexpectedly entangled in a wild internet conspiracy that very few saw coming. As the world grappled with unprecedented events, social media lit up with outrageous and completely unfounded rumors that her Florida home had been raided by police and that she was arrested for involvement in a trafficking ring. The claims were as shocking as they were baseless, yet they spread like wildfire across various platforms. Imagine waking up to find your name trending worldwide for something that you had absolutely no part in. Oprah swiftly took to Twitter, now X, to shut down the chatter, quote, "Just got a phone call that my name is trending and being trolled for some awful fake thing. It's not true." Now, let's take a moment to peel back the layers on Oprah's personal life, a subject that's both fascinating and surprisingly under the radar. Did you know that Oprah has been in a committed relationship with Stedman Graham since way back in 1986? That's nearly 4 decades of partnership without a marriage license. They even got engaged in 1992, but here's the kicker: they chose not to walk down the aisle. This unconventional decision has set tongues wagging for years. People have speculated endlessly, some suggesting commitment issues, others whispering about hidden troubles, but Oprah has been refreshingly open about their choice. She believes that not being married has actually strengthened their bond. In her own words, she realized she didn't want the quote sacrifices, the compromises, the day in, day out commitment required to make a marriage work. Instead, she and Stedman have crafted their own version of happily ever after, one that doesn't fit the traditional mold but works perfectly for them. Then there's her decision to not have children, another personal choice that's put her under the microscope. In a society that often pressures women into motherhood, Oprah took a different route. She has candidly shared that she doesn't regret not having kids. Why? Because she understands the immense responsibility that comes with raising a child. During her years on The Oprah Winfrey Show, she met countless guests whose lives were impacted by neglectful or unprepared parents. Those experiences reinforced her belief that motherhood just wasn't her calling. Oprah Winfrey is universally admired for her incredible philanthropy, having donated millions through her foundations and launching the Oprah Winfrey Leadership Academy for Girls in South Africa. But here's a bombshell you might not have heard about. Back in 2007, this very school was rocked by a shocking scandal. A staff member was accused of serious misconduct involving the students, a nightmare scenario for any institution, let alone one so close to Oprah's heart. Imagine the shockwaves this sent through the tight-knit community. Oprah, who had invested not just money but her soul into creating a safe haven for these girls, was devastated. But instead of hiding behind PR statements or letting others handle handle the fallout, she took charge in a way that only Oprah can. She flew straight to South Africa, stood before the parents, and addressed the issue head-on. The accused staff member was promptly fired, and Oprah implemented stringent new measures to protect her students' well-being. She overhauled the school's policies, brought in experts to ensure such an incident could never happen again, and provided support to the affected students. Alright guys, that has been our list for today. Thanks so much for checking it out. I will see you again soon. Goodbye.